the one thing in my head. I just want to fly out to California right now to watch Head in the Clouds. Anyone coming?
105.9, stay cool and lovely. ARDAN Radio.
But actually, no, I'm not gonna fly out to California just to watch Head in the Clouds. But I will be flying you out through the coolest and loveliest tracks this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown Minsan Muda, because it is finally another Sunday, and it is now time for me to accompany you with the coolest and loveliest tracks on the 787th edition, only on ARDAN Flight 40.
Ecstasy is just a pill away. Pop it up or you can screw today. I'm just trying to hear you say my name. Let her play a role and be a Jane. You could be my toss and toss me up. Other hoes is lacking, call me up. Got my baby packing while I'm stuck. That's why he my man. Young and he fine and he tall and he handsome. Talking so fine, I might hold him for ransom. Put it in drive, I'm not shy, I'm a legend. Cause all night.
You're listening to 105.9 FM ARDAN, lebih dari radio. ARDAN's New Show di Volume 7, 29th of August 2026 di lapangan Wiradika Secapade Bandung. Have you bought the tickets as well in San Muda? If you haven't, please just go ahead and download the app. It is called PLN Mobile, because that is the only app where we sell our official tickets. So yeah, let's go have fun on the 29th of August 2026, because we are counting days to one of the most waited event for myself, and of course for Insan Muda as well. And I'm really, really excited actually to see Rizky Febian, Bara Suara, Malik and Disan shows. We also have Salma Salsabil, Rizwan Fadila, Juicy Lucy, For Revenge, and many more. Itaf. And there is some of the lineups that hasn't been announced yet in some of this, so I just want you to go ahead and follow our Instagram at ARDAN Radio. And if you are looking for the coolest and loveliest tracks this week on ARDAN Flight 40, you came to the right place, because I am here. I'm Awa as your pilot for today, and I'm going to be accompanying you and flying you through the coolest and loveliest tracks this week on ARDAN Flight 40 from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. We have a really, really long flight, but I have started out with a song from SZA called BMF, a song that was viral, I could say like 2 years ago, a year ago or 2 years ago. I love it. I love that song because like it really describes, you know, firstly your type, because who wouldn't want a young and fine and tall and dark handsome man? Like, that is just top notch. And I just love to sing that song just along with my friends in the car, or if I'm alone and I just want to scream my lungs out singing to a type of a karaoke song. That would be my first pick. So tell me, Insan Muda, because I know you're listening to me on your car or you're listening to me through ARDAN Super apps. Please comment down below on the live chat feature. What song is your go-to karaoke song? Alright? Because that was mine, BMF by SZA. And while waiting, I'm going to be starting out the flight on our 787th edition on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown with the songs that has to be out of the chart this week on ARDAN Flight 40. So sad, but we have to say goodbye to 6 songs actually. We have to say goodbye to 6 songs this week. First up, this one is coming from Riza with Do You Dance? And then we also have Idol by Crow. And we also got Olivia Rodrigo with Stupid Song. And those 3 songs has been on the chart for 6 weeks in a row. But sadly, we have to say goodbye. And a little bit of a fun fact from Olivia Rodrigo. I just finished crying yesterday listening to Less by Olivia Rodrigo. It is such a good song. The lyric is actually good as well. And I just cried my eyes out. If you haven't seen ARDAN Super Apps, my eyes are like literally swollen right now. Because I'm in the mood for a good crying session. But I don't really hope you're going to be crying today in some of that. I just want you to enjoy our flight today on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. So here we go. We have 3 songs that has to be out of the chart this week only on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown.
Out of chart this week on ARDAN Flight 40.
Stupid song could ever say.
That was Stupid Song by Olivia Rodrigo in Samuda as one of the tracks that has to be out of the chart this week on ARDAN Flight 40. And I think, it is gonna be such a perfect anthem if I play it while I'm working out in a heartbreak condition. Kayak sekarang tuh motivasi orang nge-gym ya menurut Awa. Kalau misalnya nggak yang karena pilihan dia, karena dia pengen lifestyle-nya lebih sehat, ya itu ya gara-gara lagi patah hati. Tapi kalau Awa sih nge-gym sih ya bukan karena patah hati sih, lebih kayak emang pengen mengubah lifestyle. Tapi sekarang lagi nggak sering-sering juga ya karena badan Awa tuh sering banget kerasa capek pegel tiap kali habis olahraga. Atau nggak kayak habis kerja seharian atau kelamaan jalan-jalan gitu. Nah, kalau kamu sama kayak Awa insan muda, langsung aja balur pakai hot in cream biar gak banyak drama. Panasnya pas, hotnya in sampai ke dalam. Gak cuma bisa atasi capek dan pegal, tapi juga bantu redakan nyeri otot dan cocok buat pemanasan sebelum olahraga. Formulanya creamy, gak lengket, aman dan nyaman dipakai di kulit, gak ninggalin bekas putih, gak bikin baju atau spray jadi kotor. Variannya juga banyak insan muda. Tinggal pilih, mau yang fresh, ada Hot In Original. Yang suka relaxing vibes, cobain Hot In Aromatherapy. Buat yang suka panas, ada Hot In Strong dan Hot In Balsam Extra Hot. Buat rematik atau krem dan nyeri, ada Hot In GCL. Kalau kamu yang gak mau ribet cuci tangan, ada Hot In Go, tinggal oles dengan aplikator. Buat kamu yang suka dingin atau adem dan cocok untuk pendinginan, ada Hot In Cool Gel. Dan yang terbaru, ada Hot In Tube ukuran 30 gram, Hot In Cream Travel Size harga 10 ribuan yang praktis bisa dibawa kemana aja. Capek pegel langsung hilang, ukuran pas di kantong, harga gak bikin kantong jebol. Gak heran, Hot In Cream udah dapat sertifikasi halal dan top brand karena jadi pilihan nomor 1 buat atasi capek dan pegal. Makanya, buruan dapetin Hot In Cream sekarang juga. Cek info lengkapnya di IG @hotincream.id dan TikTok @hotincream. Hot In Cream, panasnya pas, hotnya in sampai ke dalam, atasi capek dan pegal. Jujur aku gak sabar sih, abis ini kayaknya pengen dibalur dulu pakai Hot In Cream biar gak pegel-pegel. Cause we still have a very very long flight here through the coolest and loveliest tracks this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. So, let's continue the list of the songs that has to be out of the chart this week on ARDAN Flight 40. The last 3 songs are coming from Tyler, the Creator, with That Guy. And then we also have Katy Perry with Watch It Burn. And to end our Out of the Chart this week on ARDAN Flight 40, we also have Benson Boone with The Time of My Life. So it's time to say goodbye to 6 songs that has to be out of the chart this week, only on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. Adios!
Out of chart this week on ARDAN Flight 40.
By Benson Boone in Muda as the last track that has to be out of the chart this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. And you're still, of course, tuning into your coolest and loveliest station. It's 105.9 FM ARDAN, lebih dari radio. I really love this song. It's really the perfect song to just scream your lungs out. If you're feeling sad, if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling like, I'm not having my day right now. Just listen to that song, just scream your lungs out, and you would be totally fine in Muda. And hopefully, today's flight will bring up your mood to the fullest because I have a list of the coolest and loveliest tracks this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. We're flying in on our 787th edition of our flight. And of course, we're gonna start out with number 40. And as usual, we have one of our newest entry this week on ARDAN Flight 40. This one is coming from Robin featuring Zara Larsson with Talk to Me, Zara. So Zara Larsson has teamed up with Robin for a collaborative single called Talk to Me, Zara. It is a song that originally featured on Robin's 9th studio album, Existential. So Larsson remixed the original and added her own verse. So she sings like, the way you move your lips communicates with my body, heightening my senses, come finish what you started. And Larsson debuted the track live at Copenhagen's Royal Arena on July 14th when Robin invited her as a surprise guest on the final night of the Existential tour. And I'm really excited as well because talking about surprise guests in Muda, Balan Mobile presents ARDAN Senja Volume, how is it? 5? If I'm not mistaken, we've had Bernardia as one of our special guests. And I'm really excited to see this year's special guest as well. So if you are looking forward to having fun with me, please do download the app. It is called PLN Mobile. That is our only official site where we sell our official tickets to ARDAN Group Volume 7. And I'll see you on the 29th of August, 2026. But of course, we're gonna see this song first because this is the number 40 this week, only on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. So if you are new to ARDAN Flight 40, please do give it a listen because this one really, really rocks.
New entry this week.
Number 40.
That was our number 40 as one of our newest entry this week on ARDAN Flight 40. Talk to Me Zahwa by Robin featuring Zara Larsson and Sanmuda. A good, really cool remix as well. And I'm really awaiting to see them perform live on this song because it is such a fun song to just dance to with your friends. Like imagine being on a festival and then having fun with your girlfriends, with your families, or with your boyfriend and girlfriends. I think it is such a miraculously thing to do. Like, seeing Zara Larsson perform live would be my absolute ultimate dream in Sanmuda. But of course, we have to still fly out through the coolest and loveliest tracks this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. So let's continue the list because climbing up next on number 39, we have yet another newest entry. And this one is coming from one of my favorite Indonesian pop star, girl group pop star. We have Nona with Honk. And I mean, like, who would have thought in Sanmuda that the city buses, the Om Telolet Om, Angkot, that is so familiar on Indonesian streets would become like such an iconic in Nona's latest song, Honk. So the song has captured the attention of Indonesian music fans, reaching the number 1 spot on YouTube's music chart. And behind its energetic beats, Nona's Honk conveys a message of independence, hard work, and free self-expression. The song successfully blends elements of local pop culture with modern, internationally recognized musical rhythms. And I have seen so many international creators reacting to the song, and they love it. And I haven't really thought as well, actually, that Angkot and Om Talalat Om would be so recognized globally by all of the international music fans. But I am not complaining because I am really proud that I could call that one of my heritage as well. Do you agree with me in Sanmuda?
New entry this week.
Number 39.
Sabang sampai Merauke. I hope everyone do listen to this song, the iconic song from Nona. This one is called Honk. On number 39 this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. And of course, you're still tuning into your coolest and lovely station. It's 105.1 FM ARDAN, lebih dari radio. Such an iconic song as well in Sanmuda. And I love it. It really blends well with the Indonesian pop culture and generating like cute and also fun, energetic beats that is internationally recognized. And I'm happy that Nona is getting their name so far because they have just performed at California on Head in the Clouds 2026 and that one-day festival in Sanmuda. Honestly, I would be more excited to come to Head in the Clouds rather than Coachella. That's just my unpopular opinion though. Don't attack me for that. But Head in the Clouds have so many cool, famous, and also underground artists as well. So yeah, if I do have to choose, I know it's not apple to apple, but if I do have to choose between Coachella and Head in the Clouds, I would definitely pick Head in the Clouds first thing in the morning. We're gonna continue our countdown in Sanmuda, so we're gonna count down to the next track, which on number 38, we have another newest entry from SB19 called Lawless. So this release actually came just a few hours after the 5-member group became the first Filipino artist to perform at the iconic music festival, marking a new milestone in their ever-expanding global journey. And SB19 also announced and launched a new TikTok dance trend featuring the song. So the song showcases the P-pop group's unapologetic attitude through lyrics that reject external validation in favor of self-confidence and independence. So it opens with the line, of course, you're gonna listen to the song as well. And this song is gonna be also my first time hearing SB19's song called Lawless. So let's check it out in Samuda.
New entry this week.
Number 38.
You're listening to 105.9 FM Arden Lebih Dari Radio. That was Lawless by SB19 as one of the tracks that is our newest entry this week on Arden Flight 40. On number 38. Oof, I love it, actually. It has that Texas rodeo cowboy vibe, if you know what I'm saying. And of course, you're still flying out with me, your pilot for today. This is Zahwa speaking, and I'm gonna be flying you throughout the coolest and loveliest tracks this week on Arden Flight 40 Countdown. So we're gonna start up and continue our countdown because coming up next, we have 3 songs that is not our newest entry, but it is a song that has been on the Arden Flight 40 chart for 2 weeks in a row. So on number 37, we have aespa with Kiss and Tell. And fun fact in Sanmuda, I just knew as well. So aespa's Kiss and Tell, it was originally planned as a Korean B-side track for aespa. But however, Giselle, as one of the members of aespa, loved the track so much that she personally pushed for it to become a title track, leading the members to successfully negotiate with their agency to make it the lead single for their first Japanese mini album. And I'm so excited as well for them in Sanmuda because who doesn't love aespa? They're really great. And then coming up next on number 36, we have a song that climbed up 3 positions since last week. We have Sam Smith featuring the 2 City chorus with Oh Mother. And then on number 35, we have yet another song that has been on the chart for 2 weeks in a row. This one is coming from Flo with Remedy. And the British R&B girl group Flo finally released their highly anticipated sophomore album called Therapy at the Club 2 days ago, actually, in Sanmuda, on Friday, 7th of August, 2026. And along with the album drop, the trio premiered the official music video for their new single called Cry Ugly. I'm really excited to see them as well in Sanmuda because they are going to perform in Jakarta at La 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 Festival. Even though I'm not actually going to be watching them live, but I am so happy that I'm going to be watching them through my For You page on my TikTok account. And I'm not complaining because they are great. Actually, they are really, really great. So here you go in Sanmuda, the 3 cool and lovely songs this week on Arden Flight 40 Countdown. Let's check them out.
You're listening to Ardan Flight 40. Flight 40.
Number 37.
You, come on, give me your protection. I need your protection.
That was Oh Mother in Sanmuda by Sam Smith featuring the 2 City chorus, and I just can't help but remember that I once had a dream to see Sam Smith perform live, either in Jakarta, anywhere else, because I just want to shout to like I can. Like seriously, that song was just like the pure anthem of my teenage years, if I might say. Why are you looking down all the wrong roads? The mind is the heart and the soul of the soul. Like, oh, I really, really wanted to shout that live while Sam Smith is performing above me. Like seriously, that would be such an iconic month of my entire year. Hopefully, he would come to Jakarta as soon as possible in Sanmuda. But while we wait it out, I still have a few of the coolest and loveliest tracks this week on Arden Flight 40 Countdown because I'm still going to be accompanying you from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. So we're going to start and continue our countdown to number 34. We have another newest entry this week on Arden Flight 40 from Cordis featuring Juicy J with Motion. And it turns out this collaboration had been in the works even before Cordis officially debuted it. One of the members, James, revealed that their relationship with Juicy J began during a pre-debut songwriting session with a track titled The Leak, which was ultimately not released. Although that track didn't make it onto the album, they stayed in touch until they were eventually reunited for Motion. Meanwhile, Martin admitted that he has long admired Juicy J's journey and his influence on their development. And as a Cordes fan myself. I'm really excited to see how this one is in Sanmuda because I haven't actually watched them perform live, but if I do have that chance one day, I will grab it and I would not let go.
New entry this week.
Number 34.
It's 105.9 FM Ardan, lebih dari radio. Ardan Senja Syahdu Volume 7, 29th of August 2026 at Wiradika Cipta di Bandung. And I'm really excited to see you guys on 29th of August 2026 in Samudra. And I'm also excited to hear that was Motion by Cordes featuring Juicy J on number 34 as one of our newest entry as well in Samudra. And I just can't help but notice, is there a fa sound there? Wait, let me search up for it. Here we are. Honestly, I can't I'm really sorry in Samudra, but I really can't help but notice one of the sound effects on what is it called? Yeah, Cordes Juicy J Emotion. Do they not have this accessory right there? Yeah, that one. I heard it. Seriously, I heard it. Let me check on the internet. Wait, let me check. Fa on Cordes song. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it is confirmed in Sanmuda. The sharp vocal ad-lib sound effect with this, like the fa thingy, it sparked like a massive trend in meme reactions across TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And it was featured prominently in Cordes' single Motion. So yeah, that's it. We have our confirmation. We have it. Such a good touch-up as well in Sanmuda because it is actually funny to see Cordes with that specific sound ad-libs as well. I didn't really expect them to actually make it like that, but such a fun ad-libs to actually add to the song in Samudra. So without further ado, we're going to continue our countdown as well in Samudra because we still have number 33. We have another newest entry this week on Ardan Flight 40 coming from Cardi B with a song called Aha. So this song is actually Cardi B's first solo release since the launch of her second album, M.I. The Drama, in 2025. And the album is the follow-up to Invasion of Privacy, her 2018 debut that won a Grammy Award and cemented her status as one of the most influential female rappers in the music industry. And Cardi B kicked off her year with the Little Miss Drama Tour with her first major concert tour in North America as a headliner. And I'm really proud of my girlie right there. So we're gonna see in Samudra. This is one of our newest entries this week on Ardan Flight 40. We have Aha from Cardi B. Let's check it out.
New entry this week.
Number 33.
Ho suck my dick, I'm like, let me post my little pic, I'm like, let me show off my fit, I'm like, look broke, bitch, you wish.
That was Aha by Cardi B. One of, like, I could say, the tangilest song. The most tangil song Cardi B has ever made. Such a cute song, actually, to just, like, be tangil in front of, like, your ex, maybe, or in front of, like, that group of friends that doesn't like you publicly. That's, like, honestly the perfect song. And that was one of our newest entries this week in Sanmuda on number 33 on Ardan Flight 40 Countdown. And of course, you're still tuning in to your coolest and loveliest radio station. It's 105.9 FM Ardan, lebih dari radio. So let's continue our countdown because on number 32, we have our last newest entry this week on Ardan Flight 40, which makes it our hot shot debut on Ardan Flight 40 Countdown. And I'm really excited to perform this one in Samudra. Not to perform, actually, to give you this song. I'm not going to be performing because I would never beat Ariana Grande. But speaking of which, we have as our hotshot debut Pedal from Ariana Grande. Really excited to hear this one out in Samudra, even though I have already heard of the song. I've always been an Ariana nader myself. It's so much fun to hear her songs, the sad ones, the happy ones, the upbeat ones, the, like, fun ones, if you know what I'm saying. So a single lyric from Ariana Grande's new song Pedal has become the latest focus of online debate, with one podcaster arguing it carries a much darker meaning than most listeners initially realized. So So the interpretation has sparked fresh discussion on social media, although it remains entirely speculative and has not been addressed by the singer herself. So the podcasters claim, which remains entirely speculative and unsupported by any evidence from Grande on her representatives, has sparked fresh discussion on social media, although, of course, it has not been addressed by her. But I am really in love with Ariana Grande's newest album, so if you are on board with me, I think you would really love it. As an Ariana nader myself, please enjoy our Hotshot debut this week. Only on ARDAN Flight 40, we have Ariana Grande with Pedal.
Hotshot debut this week on ARDAN Flight 40.
Number 32.
Ariana Grande as one of our newest entry and as our Hotshot debut this week on ARDAN Flight 40 on number 32. And I think Ariana Grande is like the type of singer that I would actually introduce to my children later in the years, because like there are some musicians that I want to introduce to my children when I have one in San Muda. When I do have one, actually, I don't have one yet, but later, I really wanted to introduce some of my favorite musicians to my children to just like, yeah, this is like the musician that mommy loves when I was like a teenager. All of that sorts. And I do know, and I'm really sure that you have one of those lists as well in some of them. Ariana Grande is one of mine, and then Justin Bieber, of course, and then BTS. Yeah. Because I really do want to have children someday in San Muda. And there are some of my friends that has became young parents. And I really appreciate them as well. Because like being a young parent, tuh susah banget loh insan muda. Untuk kayak kamu ngatur emosi, untuk kamu memperhatikan kesehatan mereka juga. Kayak first timer parents, untuk jadi orang tua, there's always a first time for everything. Dan itu pasti susahnya minta ampun. Jadi buat insan muda nih ya, buat kamu yang lagi jadi young parents, atau misalnya kamu punya ponakan yang lagi gemes-gemesnya gitu kan, coba deh lebih peka sama tumbuh kembang mereka. Karena perubahan kecil kayak susah makan, telat bicara, atau pertumbuhan yang terasa lebih lambat, itu perlu diperhatikan sejak dini. Apalagi di 5 tahun pertama, golden period tumbuh kembang anak. Nah, kabar baiknya, Pediatric Center Mayapada Hospital Bandung siap jadi sahabat orang tua dalam mendampingi tumbuh kembang si kecil dengan layanan kesehatan anak yang komprehensif dan terintegrasi, mulai dari deteksi dini, layanan spesialis dan subspesialis, hingga penanganan kondisi gawat darurat. Layanan ini punya pediatric ward atau ruang rawat inap khusus anak dalam satu lantai yang dirancang lebih nyaman bagi anak dan keluarga. Jika ada kondisi darurat pada anak, layanan Pediatric Emergency 24 jam siap memberikan penanganan cepat kapanpun dibutuhkan. Fasilitasnya juga ramah anak, termasuk teknologi Vein Finder agar proses infus dan pengambilan sampel darah lebih nyaman buat si kecil. Seluruh layanan didukung juga oleh 11 dokter spesialis dan subspesialis anak, mulai dari tumbuh kembang, saraf anak, alergi imunologi, hati dan saluran cerna, kanker dan kelainan darah anak, hingga neonatologi untuk bayi baru lahir. Dan gak cuma itu, MHBD juga punya klinik tumbuh kembang anak dan klinik neurobehavior, one-stop solution untuk deteksi dini, asesmen, intervensi, hingga pendampingan sesuai kebutuhan setiap anak. Jadi yuk, dampingi tumbuh kembang si kecil bersama Pediatric Center Mayapada Hospital Bandung. Jalan Terusan Buah Batu, nomor 5, Kota Bandung. Mayapada Hospital Bandung, teman sehat gue. And of course, I think I would be like, I think I'm gonna be like one of the type of mothers that would actually dress my children up for birthday parties, for like photo shoots. I would be that type of mom in San Muda. But I'm not the type of person to leave you hanging, because we are still continuing our countdown on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. So on number 31, we have a song that climbed up 6 positions since last week, but it is only their second week here on Arden Flight 40. We have Cat's Eye with Animal, one of their newest songs as well, and I am in love, and it has been on my mind since the song was first released. And then on number 30, we have another song that has been on the chart for 3 weeks in a row. We have Ocean Sleeper with My Forever Drug, and then on number 29, we have Mike Posner and Alec Benjamin with Peach, a song that's climbed up 6 positions since last week in Samudra. So let's check it out only on Arden Flight 40 Countdown.
You're listening to Ardan Flight 40. Flight 40.
Number 31.
The sunrise, turn off your mind and unwind. To summarize, enjoy eating a peach.
That was Mike Posner and also Alec Benjamin with Peach and Samudra, one of my favorite cute song on Arden Flight 40 Countdown, because I noticed that they actually used the term like peach and all of that stuff. It was just so cute. Honestly, I love those types of songs as well, and it reminded me of artists like Johnny Stimson, if you know Johnny Stimson. And then it reminded me of with Johnny Stimson and Samudra. You guys should definitely search it up. I watched him perform live at La 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 Festival 2025, and it was such a great set. The songs were cute, the songs were good as well, and it made me realize like how much I want to be a singer myself, even though quite not the possible list thing that I could achieve in Samudra. Kayak mimpi-mimpi awal tuh setelah dipikir-pikir banyak banget ya. Salah satunya awal tuh pengen banget jadi penyanyi, pengen juga jadi awal tuh dulu pengen jadi pelukis. Cuman waktu ekskul itu cuman bisa gambar sawah, terus ada gunung 2 sama matahari di tengah-tengahnya. Pasti ngerti kan gambaran apa yang aku maksudin? Ya banyak lah ya mimpi-mimpi yang harus kita kejarin Samudra ya, tapi ya namanya indis ekonomi, hidup yang gak ada yang gampang ya. Kamu punya mimpi yang harus dikejar dan tanggung jawab besar. Di hadapan semua tantangan, kamu langsung beraksi, wajib selalu semangat 100% mencapai mimpi. Dan dalam setiap perjuangan itu, ada secangkir semangat 100% kopi kapal api yang menemani. Teguk lebih banyak secangkir semangat 100% buat jalani hari. Kapal api, jelas lebih enak. Pastinya kalau misalnya lagu-lagu yang ada di Flight 40 Countdown kali ini pasti enak-enak semua insan muda. Not talking about the yumminess or even the deliciousness, but I guarantee that you would really love the songs that are on the chart this week on Arden Flight 40 Countdown. We're still tuning into our 787th edition. So without further ado, let's continue our countdown, because on number 28, we have a song from Charlie XCX called Camera. It is a song that has been on the chart for 2 weeks in a row, and it has climbed up 6 positions since last week. And then on number 27, we have one of my favorite pop girl. We have Tyla with That Girl. And then on number 26, we have a song from one of the members of the greatest K-pop girl group of all time, in my opinion. And don't attack me for it in some of that, because I love all of the K-pop girl groups, all of the K-pop industry as well. But Blackpink from the Outmost, they had just finished their 10th anniversary a few days ago, and it is such a wonderful event to see all of 4 of them interacting on live. Such a fun day for Blinks like me. And one of the members, Jenny, is actually on the chart with her song called Less Than a Lover. So if you do have a situationship, I know that you would definitely love the song. So let's check them out. It's on a 5.9 FM, Arden Lebih Dari Radio. Arden Indonesia di Volume 7, 29th of August 2026. At Lapangan Wiradika Cipta Ade Bandung, and I'm really excited to see you guys, to see your faces, to have fun with all of you on the 29th of August. So please do buy your tickets right now on the app called Thailand Mobile, because that is our only official app that you could buy our tickets to. Why am I stuttering? Actually. But yeah, in Samudra, you're still tuning in on Arden Flight 40 Countdown with your pilot for today. This is Zahwa speaking, and we are going to continue our countdown to the number 1 track this week on Arden Flight 40 Countdown. Because that was Jenny with Less Than a Lover on number 26, which I really love the interpretation of like having a situationship. Like how fun It is supposed to be how liberating, kind of like what it feels to have a situationship. And I think it's such a fun song from Jenny as well. And I honestly expected that Kai, the person who was mentioned to be in the music video of this specific single in Sanmuda, I thought it was Kai from EXO, which is rumored to be her boyfriend / ex. But it was not. It was Kai, but like Kai as an actor. So there's an actor called Kai, and they made a music video together, which is so cute and so fun. You guys should definitely check it out on YouTube. But now we're gonna check out the next track this week on ARDAN Flight 40, because counting down to number 25, we have a song from Lucas Graham called Good Times. This song has been on the chart for 3 weeks in a row and has climbed up 6 positions since last week. And then on number 24, we also have a song from Young Posse called Mr. 2026, which is a reprise from Mr. Mr., which is one of like the coolest K-pop song in the like 2010s. All of that stuff. It was so good in Samuda. And then on number 23, we also have Larissa Lambert with Tunnel Vision. And those 3 songs in Samuda, I'm going to be playing for you. So if you are still enjoying the flight, please do leave a comment on the live chat feature on ARDAN Super Apps, because I want to see who joined our flight today on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. So let's check out 3 of the coolest and lovely songs this week.
Number 25.
And that was Larissa Lambert with Tunnel Vision in Samuda as our number 23 this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown, which is one of my favorite R&B songs for quite a while now, because Larissa Lambert has been like one of my favorite musicians ever since, because I know that you might notice her from her cover of, what is it called? Weak. Yeah. So Larissa Lambert actually did a cover of Weak, and it has gone viral in TikTok, like everywhere. I know you would actually notice her from this song, so let's check it out.
I don't know what it is that you've done to me.
Yeah, that is one of her iconic songs, and I really, really guarantee that you heard this song somewhere, someplace. Do you agree?
Whatever it is that you do, when you do what you do.
And I really, really can't argue, because it is such a wonderful song as well from Larissa Lambert. And I'm really, really proud of her for like trying new things out as well, because Tunnel Vision has been my absolute favorite since it was first released on the digital streaming platform as well. So if you do like that song, please do give it an ad on your playlist. And of course, request it on ARDAN Radio, because we're still here playing you only the coolest and loveliest tracks this week on ARDAN Flight 40. So we're going to continue our countdown, because coming up next, on number 22, we have a song from Tinosh called Crash Out. And speaking of Tinosh and Samuda, she was actually gone viral by staging a real-life crash out in a Los Angeles parking lot, using a sledgehammer to smash up a white BMW, and even inviting a surprised content creator to take a few things. So if you want to know how the video looks like in Samuda, you guys should definitely search it up on TikTok, search it up on Google, search up Tinosh Crash Out. Like, it was viral in Samuda. So Tinosh was caught on camera aggressively hitting a white BMW with a sledgehammer, and she also offered an onlooker to turn with the hammer to vent like frustration before revealing it was actually a marketing stunt for her 8th studio album called Popstar. And I couldn't think of a better way to actually produce and introduce your song in Samuda. It's really cool. Really, really cool. And then we also have on number 21, we have Leon Bridges with Light the Way, a song that has been on the chart for 3 weeks in a row. And then on number 20, halfway there, we have Biba Doobie with Switchblade. And Biba Doobie is actually currently gearing up to release her highly anticipated 4th studio album. The album is called Petal. Oh no, actually that's Ariana Grande. Pylon. So sorry for my mistake. And the album is officially scheduled to drop on September 18th, 2026 via Dirty Hit and Interscope Records. And following her massive career spanning performance at Lollapalooza 2026 in early August, it is such a fun journey to see her, because like calling up the new album called Pylon, it has this concept because it was named after electricity towers. So like the 14-track record takes heavy cues from 1990s grunge, Midwest emo, and alternative radio rock. So if you really do love that kind of song, I think this song is for you. We have 3 songs. We have Switchblade with BB2B, Light the Way by Leon Bridges, and Crash Out by Tanash, only on Arden Flight 40 Countdown.
Number 22.
This is your coolest and loveliest radio station. It's 105.9 FM, Arden, lebih dari radio. Arden Station Volume 7, 29th of August 2026 at Lapangan Wiradika Padi, Bandung. Have you brought your tickets to Samuda? Because if you haven't, do buy it now on Pylon Mobile. That's our application. And that app is the only official site where you could buy our tickets to have fun later at 29th of August 2026. I really can't wait for that one in Samuda. But still have 20 days ahead of us before the big day. And we also have 20 more songs that I want to introduce to you on Arden Flight 40 Countdown in Samuda, because you're still tuning in to your coolest and loveliest flight, flying through the coolest and loveliest tracks as well this week on Arden Flight 40, 787th date edition. Yeah. Really sorry for the mix-up in Samuda. I think I don't have enough coffee yet, so if there are some of you that wants to buy me one, just please do. Amit Cipaganti 159. Drop me coffee. Seriously. But that was Viva Tubi by Switchblade in Samuda on number 20. And we are gonna count down next, because on number 19, we have Gracie Abrams with Good Reason. And this track actually serves as the 6th track on her 3rd studio album called Daughter from Hell. So during a live performance at the Bowery Ballroom, Abrams actually shared that she wrote the song for over 2 years ago and kept it close until it finally found its perfect home on this new album. And latest update from Gracie Abrams in Samuda. Gracie featured as the August 2026 cover star for Rolling Stone, and in the interview, she revealed how watching her mentor, who is Taylor Swift, helped her learn to let go of her ego when releasing deeply personal tracks. I mean, imagine you have a mentor, and that mentor is Taylor Swift. Like, crazy. Can I buy a mentor just like Taylor Swift? I think I can't. Considering in this economy, kayaknya gue gak punya duit yang cukup deh kalau misalnya gue pengen jadiin Taylor Swift mentor gue. Mentor apa aja sih? Mau mentor tentang kehidupan, atau misalnya mentor tentang gimana cara bikin lagu gitu kan? Kayaknya gak bisa sih kalau gue sendiri yang afford untuk nge-hire Taylor Swift sebagai personal mentor gue. Walaupun ya in this economy, yang namanya hidup kan gede gampang ya insan muda. Kamu punya mimpi yang harus dikejar dan tanggung jawab besar. Di hadapan semua tantangan, kamu langsung bereaksi, wajib selalu semangat 100% mencapai mimpi. Dan dalam setiap perjuangan itu, ada secangkir semangat 100% kopi kapal api yang menemani. Teguk lebih banyak, secangkir semangat 100% buat jalani hari. Kapal api, jelas lebih enak. I sound pitchy there. Sorry. But that is our number 19 in Samuda. And counting down next on number 18, we also have a song from Malcolm Todd called I Just Got Mad. And fun fact, the track originally leaked online around like April 2024, which is like 2 years ago. It spent over 2 years circulating as a legendary unreleased favorite on SoundCloud and TikTok before Malcolm finally gave it an official launch on July 9th, 2026, which we are all excited about. And actually, one of the stunts that he made was actually so funny in Samuda. So right before the track came out, Malcolm updated his actual public business voicemail to play the intro audio of that specific song, just a snippet of it, to surprise fans who are calling in. Like, that's such a genius move, actually. Really good. And then on number 17, we have a song that has been on the chart for 4 weeks in a row and has climbed up 6 positions since last week. We have a song from the Linda Lindas and Hayley Williams with Closer. So, let's check the 3 of the coolest and loveliest tracks only on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown.
Number 19.
That was the Linda Lindas and Hayley Williams with Closer as our number 17 this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown, and you're still flying with your coolest and loveliest highlight insan muda. It's your cutest pilot speaking, it's Zahwa, and I'm still going to be accompanying you until 3 p.m. later this afternoon, playing you only the coolest and loveliest track this week on ARDAN Flight 40. And of course, with this kind of genre insan muda, let me tell you a bit of a something. I am not a big fan of rock, but like, I have always imagined me hanging out with my friends and listening to like new rock songs at festivals, and then we just have like the biggest and most fun time of our life. Kayak aku tuh ngebayangin untuk Awang ngelakuin satu hal yang Awang gak suka gitu ya. Kayak misalnya didengerin lagu rock datang ke festival music rock. Misalnya kayak apa lagi yang aku gak suka ya? Suka semua lagi. Oh, nyobain makanan-makanan baru yang belum Awa coba deh. Contohnya, itu tuh pasti lebih enak tuh pasti sama temen gitu. Setuju gak sih sama Awa insan muda? Kalau Awa bilang semua cerita terbaik itu selalu dimulai dari pertemanan, ya gak? Jadi terima kasih banyak ya insan muda. Udah percaya jadiin Arden teman di setiap cerita yang kita rayakan bersama. Friends without ends. Dan kembali lagi di tahun ini, dalam rangka anniversary Ardan ke-36 tahun, Ardan Senja Syahdu hadir nemenin kamu di PLN Mobile Presents Ardan Senja Syahdu Volume 7 with Kapal Api. Sabtu, 29 Agustus 2026 di lapangan Wiradikas Capa Adi Bandung. Bakalan ada Milik and the Essentials, Bara Suara, It Gitaf, Salma Salsabil, Rizky Febian, Enjan, Pamungkas, The Panturas, Juicy Lucy, For Revenge, dan pastinya masih ada lagi yang belum diumumin. Nah, tiket bisa dibeli langsung nih di aplikasi PLN Mobile. Makanya download sekarang, oke? Jangan sampai kehabisan tiketnya. Tungguin line up dan kejutan lainnya juga ya. Pokoknya for more information, dengerin terus Ardan Radio dan follow Instagram kita di @ardanradio. PLN Mobile presents Ardan Senja Syahdu Volume 7 with Kapal Api, sponsored by Sympathy 5G, Roma, Teh Bonteh, Heavy Throw Air Dia Mineral, Mr. Potato, Hot and Cream, Fresh Care Smash, Yamaha, PT Kereta Api Indonesia Persero, Levi's, Soklin Pewangi, Pisa Green Drinks, CDA, Ring by Pegadaian, Herbakov, Hydro Coco, Chocolatos, Bumi Aroma Parfum, Telkom Indonesia, Elevating Your Future, dan Aileen Skin Clinic. And of course, supported by Cosmic, Stay Indonesia, RM Salito, Wings O Wings, Crunchy Chicken, 4 Points by Sheraton, Courtyard by Marriott, Grand Hotel Preanger, Mio Hemangini Hotel, Best Western Setiabudi, Arden Hotel, Snapline, dan Taichan Pascal. It's gonna be really fun out there in Samudra, so I hope to see your faces in the crowd on the 29th of August 2026. But for now, we're gonna see the coolest and loveliest tracks as well this week on Arden Flight 40, because on number 16, we have our biggest drop this week on Arden Flight 40 in San Muda, coming from Somber with My Body Isn't Ready. It has go down 14 positions since last week, marking its 6th week here on Arden Flight 40 Countdown. And talking about Somber in San Muda, I just noticed that the cinematic music video directed by Gus Black to the specific song was actually featuring stars, rising Hollywood stars as well, Indi Navarrete from the 2026 thriller Obsession, and Australian actor Josh Houston from Off Campus. And let me tell you what, I haven't watched Obsession yet, but the snippets of the clips really haunted me at night. Really haunts me. But Off Campus, I have already watched it, and it is such a fun serial to begin with. Looking back that I am a lover of novels, fiction novels as well. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed Off Campus, and if you haven't watched that series already, please do watch it on Prime Video. And then coming up next on number 15, we also have our most power airplay this week on Arden Flight 40, coming from Gracie Abrams, called Look at My Life. It is released on June 25, 2026. And talking about Gracie Abrams in Sanmuda, and this song, Look at My Life, it is such a structural centerpiece for this era of her career that she named her massive 64-date North American and European arena tour the Look at My Life tour right after the song dropped. And then at number 14, we also have a song, The Calling, Dust, which has stuck on the chart for 4 weeks in a row and has climbed up 8 positions since last week. So here we go in Samuda, the coolest and loveliest tracks this week, only on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown.
Oh no! Biggest drop on ARDAN Flight 40.
Number 16.
It's on a 5.9 FM ARDAN, lebih dari radio ARDAN Station di Volume 7. 29 Agustus 2026 di lapangan Wiradika Cipta Bandung. Have you bought the tickets as well in Sanmuda? If you haven't, please do check it out because we have one of the coolest lineups as well. We have Rizky Febian, we have Bara Suara, Malik and the Essentials, It Gita, Rizwan Fadilah, Salma Salsabil, Bara Suara, and many, many more. Juicy Lucy, For Revenge, one of the original local soundtrack for the Spider-Man Brand New Day movie. Really excited to see you guys as well, so hopefully we could meet up really, really soon. But that was Dust by The Calling, and I really love the fact that this song has been on the chart for quite a while now. It's been on the chart for 4 weeks in a row, but it hasn't really go down as one of the out of the chart this week on ARDAN Flight 40, which is good news. Really, really, really good news. And I also have a few good news for you in Sanmuda. We are coming to the end of our ARDAN Flight 45 because it is now 1:50 p.m. So we have, give or take, 1 more hour for us to finish our flight. But of course, we're gonna fly down through the coolest and loveliest tracks this week on ARDAN Flight 40. So without further ado, let's continue our countdown because on number 13, we have a song that has climbed up 8 positions since last week, and it is its 4th week here on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. We have Leah Monty, cast of Camp Rock and Disney with One Beat Away. I'm really excited to hear this one in Samuda because I have been a fan of Camp Rock ever since the first movie was released. I have loved Demi Lovato because of it, and it is such an iconic movie for musical theater kids as well. And I am the musical kid myself, even though I'm not in theaters yet. I had a dream actually for me to become a theater kid, but that dream hasn't come true yet. Hopefully it is not too late for me to try out those cool things, being in the theater and just singing and dancing my heart out to like the set. Like it's gonna be so cool in some of that. And this song has been on the chart for 4 weeks in a row. And then climbing up next on number 12, we also have Neo with Dance Right Now. And talking about Neo as well in Sanmuda, he has released his country-inspired studio album called Highway 79 on July 10th, 2026, led by the singles Up, Out, and Gone and Mrs. Tundra. And he is currently on the road for the massive Nights Like This tour, a joint 57-city global co-headlining trek with fellow era-defining artist Akon. And the tour is making its way through major amphitheaters and wraps up later this month in California. So talking about the concept of this global tour in Sanmuda, a unique back-and-forth dynamic show where both Neo and Akon share the stage to alternate the greatest club anthems and generational radio hits. And during a recent appearance on the Zach Singh show, Neo actually reflected on his legacy and shared the emotional story behind his early hit, Miss Independent. So he revealed that the very moment he received his first massive songwriting royalty check for writing Mario's 2004 smash hit, Let Me Love You, he immediately called his mother at work and told her he could permanently retire. And I love him because of that, because he is such a family man. But I haven't actually watched him perform live. Maybe soon. We never know in Sanmuda. And then coming up next on number 11, we also have a song that has climbed up 8 positions since last week from one of the newest boy band created by Simon Cowell himself, the director of One Direction. We have December 10 with their song Us Against the World. It is a song that was released a month ago, but it was still on the chart as it is its fourth week here on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. So, let's check ang natin sa muda.
Number 14.
That was December 10 with Us Against the World in Samuda as our number 11 this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. And of course, you're still tuning in to your coolest and loveliest radio station. It's 105.9 FM ARDAN, lebih dari radio. ARDAN Senior Schedule Volume 7, 29th of August 2026 at Lapangan Wiradika Capa Adi Bandung. If you haven't bought your tickets, please do download the app called Balan Mobile and buy it from there because I'm really excited to see you guys. And I'm also really excited to see the top 10 here on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. But before we do that in San Muda, let's do a little bit of a recap from number 40 this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. So on number 40, we have one of our newest entries this week on ARDAN Flight 40. We have Robin and Zara Larson with Talk to Me Zara, followed by our favorite Indonesian pop girl group, sensational pop girl group. We have Nona with Honk, where they actually performed it live at Head in the Clouds 2026 just a few hours ago. And I am one of the bands that has one of the biggest FOMO ever. Because I would love to actually see them perform live. Actually, Nona is one of my wish lists on ARDAN Senior Schedule Volume 7, but let's see them in another time in San Muda. And then on number 38, we have SB19 with Lawless, followed by Espa with Kiss and Tell on number 37. And then on number 36, we've had Sam Smith and the Two City Chorus with Oh Mother. 35, we have Flo with Remedied. And then 34, we have another newest entry from Cordis, featuring Juicy J with Motion. And then we also have a song from Cardi B called Aha. And as our hotshot debut this week, we've had Ariana Grande with Pedal. And then number 31, we have a girl group that two of the members is currently on a hiatus right now in Samuda. We have Cat's Eye with Animal. And then on number 30, Ocean Sleeper, My Forever Drug, followed by Mike Posner and Alec Benjamin with Peach. And then on number 28, Charlie XCX with Camera, Tyla with That Girl on number 27. We also have Jenny, Less Than a Lover on number 26. Lucas Graham with Good Times on number 25. Number 24, Young Posse, Mr. 2026. Number 23, Larissa Lambert, Tunnel Vision. On number 22, we have a song that was viral actually from one of the marketing stunts from Tanash called Crash Out, where she actually smashed a car, a BMW white car, with a sledgehammer, which is honestly iconic. And then on number 21, we have Leon Bridges with Light the Way, followed by Biba Doobie with Switchblade on number 20. On number 19, we've had Gracie Abrams with Good Reason, followed by Malcolm Todd with I Just Got Mad on number 18. 17, we have the Linda Lindas with Hayley Williams with Closer. And then as our biggest drop, we have Somber with My Body Isn't Ready. We also have Look in My Life by Gracie Abrams as our most power airplay on number 15. On number 14, we have The Calling with Dust. Number 13, Leah Money, cast of Camp Rock, Disney with One Beat Away. Number 12, Neo, Dance Right Now. And then on number 11, December 10 with Us Against the World. And that is, I am stuffed. The recap here on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. And then on number 10 in San Muda, we have Beyonce with Morning Dew, aka Dong, which on number 10, this is like one of my favorite songs from Beyonce actually, because she surprise released her smooth R&B single on July 4th, 2026 as a holiday gift to fans. And the track serves as the lead single, marking a 60-day countdown to the highly anticipated 20th anniversary reissue of her classic sophomore album called B-Day. And then on number 9, we have Becky Hill with What Do I Have to Do, which is a song that has been on the chart for 5 weeks in a row and has climbed up 5 positions since last week. So let's check our top 10 here on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. It's 105.9 FM ARDAN, lebih dari radio, and you're still tuning in on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. That was What Do I Have to Do by Becky Hill on number 9 this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. And honestly, it is one of my favorite songs from the chart as well because it is such an upbeat, fun song to just vibe around with your friends as well. Dan Awa juga jadi kayak kepikiran sih, Awa tuh dulu pengen banget ikut Tomorrowland, kayak acara rave festival gitu, dan kayaknya seru gitu loh untuk Awa tuh keliling ke luar negeri untuk ikut-ikutan dan seru-seruan juga di konser-konser internasional. Ya tapi ya yang namanya indeks ekonomi, hidup tuh gak ada yang gampang ya insan muda. Kamu punya mimpi yang harus dikejar dan tanggung jawab besar. Di hadapan semua tantangan, kamu langsung beraksi, wajib selalu semangat 100% mencapai mimpi. Dan dalam setiap perjuangan itu, ada secangkir semangat 100% kopi kapal api yang menemani. Teguk lebih banyak, secangkir semangat 100% buat jalani hari. Kapal api, jelas lebih enak. And I guarantee you that the coolest and loveliest track this week on ARDAN Flight Party is also really delicious in Sanuda. So without further ado, we are going to continue our countdown to the number one track this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. And to start out on number 8, we have a song from Salem Elise called Love Like a Hobby. And I think you would recognize Salem Elise from this specific song in Sanuda.
I'm mad at Disney, they tricked me, had me wishing on a shooting star.
That is one of her most greatest hits on TikTok as well, and I just couldn't complain because it is such a fun and catchy song about Disney as well. Such a cute twist to it as well. And now she is back and she has released a song called Love Like a Hobby, which has been on the chart for 5 weeks in a row and has climbed up 5 positions since last week. And then on number 7, we have a song that go down 6 position from Sienna Sparrow with Great Expectation. It is such a painful song to hear as well in Samuda because it is so sad. The lyrics as well, all of it is so sad. And if you do like to cry your eyes out to songs, I think Sienna Sparrow would be the perfect artist to pick and to choose your song with. And then on number 6, we have a song from Steve Lacy that collaborated with SZA with Is It Cool? A song that has climbed up 6 positions since last week, making it its 5th week here on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. So, let's check them out in Samuda.
You're listening to ARDAN Flight 40. Flight 40.
Number 8.
It's 105.9 FM ARDAN Lebih Dari Radio. That was Steve Lacy featuring SZA with Is It Cool on number 6 this week on ARDAN Flight 40. And honestly, talking about SZA, she's one of my most, I would say, collectible artists, if you know what I mean. So there's a thing called a vinyl player, right, in some of that. And recently, artists like Sabrina Carpenter, such and such, released a vinyl record of their latest album, and SZA's discography of the vinyl is actually one of my wish list, and I think it would be a really nice present for my birthday, if you get what I'm saying. But honestly, I can't really handle all the shipping process in San Muda, karena kayaknya kalau misalnya Awa emang beli vinyl asli gitu ya, nggak dari just tip, itu tuh pasti banget lama gitu kan kadang, apalagi kalau misalnya gue jadi pelaku UMKM yang harus ngelakuin delivery kayak gitu loh. Kayak, nih bayangin ya, kalau kamu pelaku UMKM, kamu pasti relate sama yang namanya realita harian UMKM. Pagi produksi, siang packing, sore langsung kirim, malamnya datang lagi stok baru. Dan kirimannya nggak cuma 1-2 dus lagi, tapi sampai ratusan dus. Nah makanya, kamu tuh harus pintar-pintar pilih jasa kirim dan layanannya. Harus pilih yang aman, terpercaya, dan pastinya hemat biar gak bikin boncos. Nah untungnya, JNE punya 2 solusi buat kiriman gede, yaitu JTR dan FTL. Beda kebutuhan, ya beda solusi, udah, tapi sama-sama jadi andalan. Kalau kamu pelaku UMKM yang pengen kirim barang banyak, dimensi besar atau kiriman berat dengan tarif yang lebih terjangkau, pilih JTR JNE Trucking. Kapasitasnya sampai 10 ton dengan skema share load, jadi pas banget buat restock toko atau kiriman rutin ke tempat tujuan kamu. Tapi kalau kamu lagi pegang order besar, proyek, atau kejar deadline ketat, saatnya pakai FTL atau full truckload. Satu truk full khusus buat kiriman kamu. Nggak digabung, nggak transit, kapasitas bisa sampai 30 ton dan jadwalnya fleksibel sesuai kebutuhan bisnis kamu. Tinggal pilih deh mana yang cocok buat bisnis kamu. Sama-sama kiriman gede, tapi beda kebutuhan. Jadi apapun pilihan kamu, JNE siap bantu bisnis kamu bergerak lebih jauh. JNE, Connecting Happiness. And of course today I am also going to be connecting you through the coolest and loveliest track this week on ARDAN Flight 40. Because the latest song that I've played for you is on number 6, Steve Lacy with Zahwa with Is It Cool. So counting down next on number 5, we have Wolf Alice with Gospel Oak. And this song was on the chart for 5 weeks in a row and has climbed up 6 positions since last week. And then on number 4, we also have Sunkiss featuring Flo with Pretty Eyes. A song that has been on my mind since I've first heard it about it in Sanmuda. And if you do like those types of songs as well, I suggest you give it a listen and add it to your playlist. And of course, you could request it 24/7 only on ARDAN Radio. So, let's check the top 5 on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown.
You're listening to ARDAN Flight 40. Flight 40.
Number 5.
I wish that you could see how good you're looking from my point of view. Those pretty
That was Pretty Eyes by Sunkiss featuring Flo and Samuda, and you're still tuning in on your coolest and loveliest radio station. It's 105.9 FM ARDAN, lebih dari radio. That was our number 4 this week on ARDAN Flight 40. And of course, you're still tuning in with me, your cutest palace speaking, because I'm still going to be accompanying you from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. We have give or take 15 more minutes to finish our flight. So to wrap up, we're going to announce the top 3 on ARDAN Flight 40, the 787th edition this week. So on number 3, we have one of the performers on a few last weeks ago. We have Madonna as one of our performer on the final halftime show FIFA World Cup 2026, which was amazing as well. Danceteria, a song that has been on the chart for 5 weeks in a row and has climbed up 6 positions since last week. And then as our runner-up and as our greatest gainer, we have a song from The Script called The Crowd Was Singing Wonderwall. And it is a song that has climbed up 15 positions since last week in some of that. What a crazy day to be The Script. So let's check our top 3 here on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. Let's go.
You're listening to ARDAN Flight 40. Flight 40.
Number 3.
It's on a 5.9 FM ARDAN, lebih dari radio, and you're still tuning in to ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown with me, your pilot for today. This is Aaliyah, and that was The Crowd Was Singing Wonderwall by The Script as our greatest gainer this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. And I'm really excited to actually announce the top 1, aka the number 1 this week on ARDAN Flight 40 in Samuda. We're going to do a little bit of a recap from number 10. We've had Beyonce with Morning Dew. On number 9, we've had Becky Hill with What Do I Have to Do? And then on number 8, we've had Salem Elise with Love Like a Hobby. Number 7, Sienna Spire with Great Expectation. Followed by Steve Lacy featuring SZA with Is It Cool on number 6. On number 5, we've had Wolf Alice with Gospel Oak. Number 4, Sunkiss featuring Flo with Pretty Eyes. Number 3, Madonna with Danceteria. And our number 2, as also our greatest gainer this week on ARDAN Flight 40, we've had The Script with The Crowd Was Singing Wonderwall. And it is time in Samuda for me to announce to you the number 1 this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. Let's check it out. Congratulations for Gail with June Bug as our number 1 track this week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. So excited as well because this song has been on the chart for 5 weeks in a row and has climbed up 7 positions since last week. And honestly, June Bug, Gail made it because she was her favorite month was actually June. And I could say the same thing about June this year. It has been amazing, and I hope the rest of the year would be amazing as well. But that marks the end of our flight on ARDAN Flight 40 in San Jose. Thank you so much for tuning in from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. And I'm also gonna thank my producer / scriptwriter. We have Steven, aka Rizal, Program Director Dimasta, Music Director Awan Yuda, Supervisor Guntur, Sound Designer Berlan and Jojo, Studio Crew, we have Sonson, Folky, and Rizal, and of course, we can't forget about the labels. Thank you so much for Sony Music, Universal, and Warner. But fear not in Samuda, because every Sunday, I will be back same time next week, flying you around through the coolest and loveliest tracks next week on ARDAN Flight 40 Countdown. So until then, I wish all of you to stay healthy, stay happy, and last but not least, of course, stay cool and lovely. Time for me to say goodbye. So, see you later in San Mura.
105.9, stay cool and lovely. ARDAN Radio.
This is number 1 this week on ARDAN Flight 40.